Hey guys, Alicia here. It's so hard to believe this is my first video for 2020 on January 1st, 2020. Happy New Year to everyone. And if you are new to my channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you want to learn how to make money online, because that is what 2020 is going to be all about. This video is going to be about how to make monogram wall art, just a short snippet to show you how to do it. But before I get into the video, I want to thank the sponsor of this video, Donna Hale with Designer Blessings XO. Now, I wanted to read what she wrote and what her shop is geared towards, and I will leave a link to her shop in the description below this video. So she actually likes to help designers, and is what she wrote when she filled out the form. She said, I am gearing my shop toward commercial users so I can help those trying to make sales but don't have the knowledge or programs to design their own items. I graphically design and paint my items offline in various digital programs. I also sell to the public, so there is a nice mix of items to purchase, and I strive to keep my prices competitive so even beginners can find quality items at reasonable prices. Very well said, Donna. And that is very important. So she is basically making a lot of items. She has a mix of items, but she is selling commercial and personal use licenses so you can use her items. So if you get her extended commercial license, you can use your items for mass production. Now, if you're making items that are geared under 100, then you would get this commercial license, which is $9.99. So I love what she's doing here for designers who don't have the skills or programs to use, which is something I have been focusing on. You don't have to have expensive software to, create. So I'm just going to go here and kind of take a look at some of her items. And she is also a member of my Facebook group, Etsy Passive Income. You can join my group. Make sure to answer all 3 questions, and one of the moderators or myself will allow you into my group. So I remember she was making the monograms, and these turned out absolutely beautiful. These are great for wall art, for nurseries or children's rooms or just about anything. So she made all of these beautiful monogram wall art, and these just would be perfect for downloading and having them professionally printed. So if you have a daughter and her name is Michelle, you can take this. She's got these for sale for $1.99. I'm pulling up this item here just to show you. She does have this beautifully watermarked where it's not overly watermarked. Now she is showing what it would look like in a nursery on the wall, and this is just beautiful. And then she's showing what it looks in another mock-up photo on a wall, and she's showing what it would look like on this wall as well. And she likes to do the vintage items. So this is more of a vintage vine monogram. And this is sweet. I love this mock-up photo. This is really sweet. So she's showing what it looks like in another mock-up photo, and just showing you several different items. So very well done. And she's using the name Madison here. But that doesn't necessarily mean that when you download it, it's not going to have Madison on it. It's just showing what it would look like if that was the name. So I just wanted to show that item on her monograms. Another thing that she has blown my mind with is the vintage the fashion models. So these were actually fashion model prints. And these are actually remastered antique prints. So that's what she has done with these. These are awesome because you can use these and you can add like a quote to them, or you can do something. I love these, and I love the antique feel to them. So she's showing what they look like in several different mock-up photos. So this is just I love these, and it completely blew my mind when she did these. So let me go back to all. I'm going to look at her featured items up here at the top. Right now she's got the gnome clip art. This is SVG, PNG, or a JPEG. The gnomes hanging with my doggies. And these are absolutely adorable. So you can take this and you can put them on a t-shirt, a coffee mug. She was showing what it looked like again on another t-shirt. So these are some of her featured items. And let me get back here. She also does paint by number. So this is one of her paint by number digital prints. She's showing what it looks like in a mock-up photo on a wall. This is the Giraffe Safari instant download printable file coloring page. And then right here she's showing you here that it is the paint by number. So this is just awesome. She really has a lot of unique items in her shop, and she really tries to help other sellers who want to sell on Etsy thrive by being able to purchase her items for commercial use. So make sure you check out this listing here, and once again I will leave a link to her shop in the description below this video. So right here, I'm over here in iPicky.com. Now, because I don't want this video to be, an hour long, I'm just going to do a short video on how to make a monogram wall art. So I am in iPicky.com, and I am in the graphic designer. And this is the site that I use the most. So I'm going to click new. And right here, I'm going to make an 8x10. Now, if you needed a different size or something like that, you can get the dimensions from ninjaunits.com if your size is not listed. So I'm going to go ahead and choose an 8x10, and I'm going to click create. Okay, so right now, I'm going to go ahead and put my initial, which is A. And then I want to change my font. And is what I usually do during my videos while I'm selecting a font is I will pause the video just so that you don't have to watch me scrolling. Okay, so I have chosen my font, and now I'm going to show you how easily you can make this. You can make a font bigger by pulling on these boxes. Or you can drag it from the corner. I've kind of done a little bit of both. So on this one, I'm wanting this to be more long for the look that I am trying to achieve. Okay. Okay, so now we have a letter on an 8x10, and you can use digital paper. Now you can use patterned paper. You can use foil paper, glitter paper. There's so many different digital papers, and you can purchase those directly on Etsy. I'm choosing a marbled digital paper. So what we're going to do is we're going to drag this over here. And I'm going to completely cover this letter. Now is what we're going to do is we're going to click lighten, and bam. It automatically changes the texture to a marbled. It changes the texture of the letter to a marbled look. But you can use whatever type of digital paper you want. So I'm going to go just a step further with this, and I'm going to add like a watercolor flower kind of right here. So I'm going to kind of I'm going to upload an image from my watercolors, and I'll probably pause it again while I'm kind of going through that. Okay, so I have chosen to use a watercolor flower to offset the color of this. So I'm going to drag this over here. This is a PNG transparent background, and you can get as creative as you want with this. This is just a short video and a short snippet to kind of give you an idea of what you can do. And then there, we have just created a monogram wall art with something. You can, once again, you can get as creative as you want. This is why I am almost finished with my online course for beginners, because I go more into depth on how to create things like this, because there's a lot more you can do with this than just that. I mean, you can switch the watercolor flowers if you would like. You could do something even with a bouquet, and you could kind of take the bouquet and tilt it however you want and kind of have it hanging over, and I really like this too. And this would make beautiful wall art. You can add a quote to the top, you can add a name to the bottom. The options and creativity with this are absolutely endless. So I hope this video was helpful to you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also give Donna's shop, Designer Blessings XO, a visit and check out her shop, especially if you're wanting to get started selling digital items on Etsy. She is there for you. She's there to help you. So be sure to give her shop a visit. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope everyone has a wonderful Happy New Year.